Yo, what's up guys, Shujinkydink here, and welcome to a video all about your comments. I usually like to do these videos about once a month. I believe I did miss last month. A lot going on, the Bonehawk League and that kind of stuff, but I'm back. As usual, I usually like to take the comments from the previous months, reading your comments and give them priority first. So if you have any comments for next month, post them in this video so that you can probably be featured. Let's get into it. Scorpion the Hellspawn, long-time viewer. I pay attention to these things. Dink, do you prefer having a block button or holding back to block? I like having a block button because fuck Batman Jump 2. Pretty sure we can all relate to Batman's Jump 2. I don't really have a preference either way, honestly. I like my Mortal Kombat with a block button, so please keep the back to block out of my Mortal Kombat, keep the block button out of my Injustice. That's part of the reason why I use a controller for Mortal Kombat and a stick for Injustice, because I find the stick is a lot easier to move around and back to block. It just feels more natural, and just holding the right trigger feels a lot better for Mortal Kombat for blocking. Also, if I want to go back and forth between games, like the odd time that I actually get to play Mortal Kombat these days, I don't have to worry about accidentally pressing back to block because my muscle memory of holding that controller just knows to press the right trigger. So it's a lot easier for me to go back and forth between games. I want to learn Firestorm, but he seems so hard to play. Do you have any beginner tips? This is my first fighting game. With Firestorm, the biggest part is just to pick him up as a beginner. The biggest thing is being comfortable with his Molten Trap input. Very awkward at first. It took me like a week to get. I almost dropped him the first day. I picked him up when the game came out because I was like, this is just so awkward and hard. But you will get used to it. It will get easier, I promise you. And just make sure to keep your opponent play the neutral game a little bit. Don't let them get too close if they don't have to. We lack a 6-frame move, so it's really hard for us to get out of pressure. But that's getting a little bit more advanced. Just as long as you can get the Molten Trap down and then learn your combos, and then this is your first fighting game. You're gonna have a lot to learn. You're gonna have a lot of ups and downs. It's a little bit tricky, but just hang in there, man. And I know you can do it. Firestorm represent. Hey Dink, can you post more videos on the lessons you do, like the one you did with that cheetah player? Yeah, I like to, I might post another one here pretty soon. I'm a little bit wary about posting them too often because I know that, a lot of the people that I give lessons to might not really want their lesson out there and them learning and stuff like that. Big shout outs to Hater, who's come forward a few times now and said, yeah, no, I'm cool with it, just put that up there. So maybe we'll have another one up there. Also, I just feel like I don't want to be taking anything away from the people that actually pay for the lessons if they watch, lessons for free and just kind of get some advice that way. I really don't want to make them feel like I'm robbing them of something that they're paying for. So there's that aspect to it as well, but I don't mind posting it every once in a while. And I think it's good to show people what exactly the lessons entail. So we've got a few more signups from that video alone, so there's probably something I'll do in the future. Love me, Dink. Sorry, no can do. Heart's already taken. But this actually reminded me of another thing. That, sometimes you just struggle with insecurity because you just don't love yourself. And you really can't expect somebody else to love you if you don't love yourself. That's really why I've taken on this, this new workout plan and kind of dieting and stuff, which reached the 10 pounds down mark, by the way, guys. So, woo! Slowly but surely we're making it. This last week being so sick kind of put me behind, but it's all good. Either way, we're making progress, so it's good. But yeah, learn to love yourself, and then because if you can love yourself, then other people can love you, and then it'll make you a lot less insecure about, I was overweight. Maybe someone's gonna leave me because I'm overweight. Maybe, just don't give them any excuse to, or give yourself any excuse that they're gonna leave me because of this. If that's what you think, then do something to fix that. That's just what I've found. Whether it'll work or not, who knows? We'll see. Alright, this is a long one. Have you ever thought about mixing up your content more often? I'm not exactly sure what. Maybe doing one of these Q&A videos every week or two. Playthroughs with commentary, playing and teaching other fighting games, podcast discussions with subs or other pro players. More vlogs, King of the Hills, subscribers, etc. I ask because I want to see your channel grow. Combine that with your daily uploads and I bet you'd see an exponential growth. You're a nice guy and very easy to listen to, plus you're funny, intelligent, don't have an annoying voice. I always think my voice is annoying. As in you speak clearly, which can be rare in YouTubers these days. We would all like to see you reach 100K one day, but I fear that won't be possible with only NRS content. What do you think? Well, I really appreciate that support, man. That means a lot to me. I try to mix up my content as much as I can. You know, I'll try to add in the Dark Dink videos every now and then. Videos like these where I just read your guys' content. Interacting with you guys is really important to me. You know, I really try my best to answer different comments in the comment section, or try and reply to as many tweets as I can. I'm sorry if you DM me. I've never checked my DMs, so apologies for that. But no, and going forward with different fighting games, there's just nothing out there right now I'm really interested in. And I can't make videos on something that I really don't enjoy, because I feel like that'll really show in the video, you know? Like if I made like a Street Fighter V video, it was like me playing seriously, trying to get better, it would be very obvious that I wasn't having a good time. Plus, my channel is so based around NRS content right now that I feel like if I just threw something different out, that it would really confuse a lot of the people that subscribe just for NRS content. So I really want to kind of keep it, you know, I don't know, focus on that, you know, focus on what everybody came for. We might reach 100K one day. Probably won't be at least until MK11. If we blow up the way that we did with Injustice 2 came out, we went from 5,000 subscribers to 20,000. I can only imagine what will happen in MK11. But yeah, I enjoy making NRS games. I'm fairly decent at them. I'm good at teaching them, at least. So I'll probably keep making the channel based on that, but try and add things like this in now and then. Made the finals for Northern Arena. I was thinking of maybe doing like a vlog, because I want to go and do some sightseeing and stuff. So I thought something like that might be cool, just to kind of mix up the content for people that want to see it. But yeah, you know, just to add on to that fighting game element, we have a game called Omen of Sorrow that should be coming out this year. I'm actually really excited about. I've watched some gameplay trailers and stuff, and it looks really cool. I really am pumped to try it out, and really, you know, nose to the grindstone kind of deal on that. And then there's also rumors about Soul Calibur 6. I played Soul Calibur 5 quite extensively. I think I got 33rd at EVO when I went, the 1 year that they had it there. So I actually really enjoyed it. I was pretty good at it. Because I know a lot of people were like, oh, you like zoning, you should play Tekken, blah, blah, blah. It's like, Tekken doesn't do it for me. There's just too many weird characters that just kind of turn me off. Soul Calibur I really like. I like the weapons and the playstyle and stuff like that. So hopefully if that comes out, I'm going to go, yeah, balls deep on that one as well. And then, of course, Mortal Kombat 11. If Soul Calibur 6 and Mortal Kombat 11 come out like at the same time, like that's kind of looking like how it's scheduled right now, I'll be happier than pig and shit, man. I can't wait. Are you going to be able to live off YouTube soon? If not, what can we do as your viewers to ensure that you can quit to do videos full time? Well, I really appreciate you caring about me and my future and stuff like that, man. That's really nice of you. It is something I want to do full time. I really wish I could afford to do it right now. Probably not going to happen. I was really hoping to get into it next year full time, but the way this is looking now, I just really don't think I'm going to be able to make it. So probably push it forward ahead. Maybe Mortal Kombat 11 comes out. If we get as big as I'm hoping that we will get, then I'll be able to afford it then. But in the meantime, if you want to help out the channel, there's always the Patreon. I'll see if I can throw a link up here somewhere. So you can go there, you can donate $1, $5, $10, or you can do the whole $30 to get the lessons. And you also get access to the Discord, which we have a pretty cool community going on. Everyone's pretty close. I hop in there daily. People ask me questions. There's also a little separate thing for content ideas. So if you want me to make a video on something specific, you can just post in here, hey, this might be kind of cool. Like Oates, for example, just said that, you know, maybe I could have something where I review his videos of him, you know, some gameplay and kind of give him some tips and stuff like that. Just little ideas about that. So yeah, if you want to support me that way, you can. Other ways to support me are just watching the videos. That's basically it, man. I have the YouTube Red free trial. Does that help out? Because I don't get ads. Not 100% sure about the free trial. I know that YouTube Red actually helps the creators out more than just general ad revenue. It was explained to me once by one of the YouTube guys. I think it has something to do with the amount of content that YouTube Red users actually take in. Like, if, like, say there's like 500 YouTube Red users that watch my channel, I'll get like a small portion of YouTube's earnings of those YouTube Red, which turns out to quite a bit, actually. So I've sent a few comments about that, yeah, I don't get ads. So, you know, is it really helping you out? And absolutely it is. because yeah, YouTube Red, if you're not on it, it's not available in Canada, which really, you know, really makes me upset because I really want to use it. But it helps the creators. You don't get ads. You can download. You can actually play YouTube videos. You can just listen to them with your phone, like, you know, on the lock screen. It's really everybody wins with YouTube Red. It's a really good idea. So it's I don't know, if you haven't signed up for it, just check it out, man. It's doing a good thing. And outside of YouTube Red, you know, a lot of people don't know that, you know, the YouTubers, we make the most of our, well, not most of our money, but we make a lot of money off of the ads. Lately, the ads have kind of sucked with this whole adpocalypse thing that's coming on. But if you're someone that, you know, has a few YouTubers that they really enjoy and you use the ad block, there are some sites where ad block is useful, but maybe you can green light it for YouTube. Because otherwise, if you don't see the ads that we put out and you don't have YouTube Red, then we don't get anything from that, and it's hurting us as creators. A lot of people don't care. They just want free content, which, hey, it's 2017. There are ways to do that. But a lot of people might not realize that they're hurting their creators by having that ad block in place. So if you're one of those people, please consider that. It really helps us out. But yeah, that's it, guys. Don't forget to leave your comments down below for next month. I will get to it, I promise. January is usually a pretty slow month as far as stuff goes, so I'll be making a lot of videos. And yeah, if you haven't already, you know, like the video and subscribe for daily content. And oh, I forgot. Hold on, I forgot a question. Hey Shujinko, how to beat Sonicfox, says Jesus MLG. That's a great name, by the way. You know, I've watched so much footage of Sonicfox, especially after making that History of Sonicfox video, which I'm going to plug up there if you haven't seen it already. But yeah, and everyone just seems to make the same mistake against him. And it's just like this one little thing that you need to do to beat Sonicfox. Nobody's freaking doing it. So after lots of study and research, I have found that the one single secret to beating Sonicfox is